We are here at Como Hotels and Resorts with Michael Stevens. Michael is one of the general managers of which property, Michael?
I look after two beautiful properties in Bali, the Como Shambhala Estate at Begawan Giri as well as the Uma Ubud.
Tell us a bit about the Como Hotels and Resorts, the philosophy behind it. Where are some of your other properties, please?
To begin with, a stay at any of the Como Hotel properties is an experience by itself because we are unlike any other hotels. We're unique, we're different, and we are located in very unique places. And going to a hotel itself is not a typical whereby you check in, you sign in your forms, and voila, you go into the hotel room and you find your tables full of brochures and stuff like that. The design of the hotel is uncluttered, understated luxury, and people leave it with a lasting memory. And you go back, you take a nice experience with you. And as per your second question as to where our properties are located, they're located in Turks and Caicos. We have a property called Parrot Key. We have two award-winning properties in London, which is the Metropolitan London.
London.
Yes, as well as the Halkin. And we have one up in the mountains of Himalayas, Uma Paro in Bhutan. We have one in Bangkok, a lovely one in the Maldives, and we have two in Bali.
Now, would it be, I don't want to put name tags on your properties. There's this expression called boutique hotels,
Yes.
eco lodges, things like that. What tag name would you describe your properties as? And what market do your properties attract?
Our property attracts, actually, I would say 50% of our guests come there to experience the product itself, whereas half of our guests would come there to experience Como Shambhala. Como Shambhala itself is a very unique brand. It embraces the holistic lifestyle and the well-being, and that is a very signature hallmark of all our properties.
Well-being, holistic well-being.
Yes.
And how does that transcend to the London property?
One would imagine London being very corporate-sized and having business travelers. But having said that, holistic treatments encompasses the body, soul, and mind. And even a tired traveler, even person with daily mundane duties will still need to go through a treatment like that to enjoy the right balance in life. We find that it is actually a very nice balance.
Travel agents who would like to book your hotel, how best for them to do that?
They can book direct with the hotels itself through our website, and that would be the best way. Of course, we have many travel agents and tour operators representing us.
Tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind where you select to build your properties. Let me tell it this way. I was asking somebody, tell me about which hotel resort developers know how to develop the resort and leave the environment in a better shape than when they took it over. Not only better shape for the environment, but the local community. And they told me Como Hotels. So it must be some special secret about this.
Thank you. We believe that the hotel or the resort should grow with the community. After all, we are there, and of course everybody wants to be a good corporate citizen. And it's just not about pumping money and giving out money. We believe the programs that we do has to be long-lasting and sustainable. Henceforth, I give you some examples. We do have certain products that we sell in our retail, in our shops at the respective properties, where the items are made by the underprivileged and by the poor in Sri Lanka. And in the Maldives, we have built a school for children on an island. We also support some terminally ill children to studies overseas. In Bali, we run kindergarten programs where some of our department heads are actually kindergarten teachers on the side. But we enjoy doing that. It's not just like doing something for the sake of doing it. The very fact that some of our department heads are actually kindergarten teachers because they love doing it. They're not paid a single cent. They're doing it for the love of it. And that is a big difference.
Any other examples? Those are examples of community projects, staff involvement with the community,
Yes.
local culture. Is that part, do you build that into the experience of your clients?
Yes, most definitely. If you look at our property itself, the structure of the property embodies a lot of the environment and the culture. Um, we do not transplant a foreign culture into, let's say, a place like Bhutan. We retain as much as possible in the physical structure itself, the identity of the place. So, like in Maldives, you find that the design itself, the design of the rooms are like the traditional Maldivian boats. And in Bhutan, you see the main building itself looks like a traditional Bhutanese house. In Bali, um, a lot of the structures itself are made out of wood and following the typical Balinese designs.
Rack rate wise, what would be the range for a night stay at one of these properties?
It's very difficult to define rack rates actually, and it depends on the location.
The Bali properties, for
The
starters.
Bali properties, our prices ranges from 200 US dollars upwards.
Bangkok.
Bangkok, I believe it starts from 150 US dollars upwards.
That gives me an idea. Thank you so much, Michael.